Good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson here with an update to the forecast. As we like to do every Monday and on every Thursday, we like to keep you updated on what the forecast is going to be, not just for the week ahead, but also whenever we're talking about the weekend. So first off, for Mondays, we like to talk about the week ahead. It's looking like a cool and beautiful day out there. We have a lot of sunshine that's starting to break through. We're going to have a lot of sunshine here for this afternoon. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about what we're dealing with right now out there, but in a moment, we're going to talk a little bit more about what we can expect with the forecast. So for this morning, here on Monday morning, we did have a lot of cloud cover out there, and then that started to make its way out of the region. We ended up with a lot of blue sky. We even had a little bit of light shower activity overnight last night, but that's really moved on out of the region. See that sunshine really breaking through, and that's what we're going to start to see as we head throughout the rest of today. Now, as of 2:30 in the afternoon on Monday, we are seeing a lot of blue sky out there. You look out towards the King and Queen buildings there on the north side of the perimeter at Georgia 400 and I-285. Beautiful blue skies there. Beautiful blue skies over Truist Park. The Braves are going to be in town this week, taking on the Marlins. Great conditions out there. Looking out towards the airport, pretty nice conditions out their way. No delays to speak of. And then, of course, looking gorgeous towards downtown. Temperatures as of 2:30 in the afternoon on Monday, showing 61 in Dalton, 59 in Blairsville, 60 in Clayton. Then we have 63 in Atlanta, 64 in Covington, Edenton, and Duluth, 65 for our neighbors in Athens. Now, these temperatures, they're below average. We've been below average for the last couple of days, and that's going to be the trend for this week ahead. What we're looking at here can be kind of complicated when you look at it at first, but we're looking at the last 30 days, and the red line here is the average high. The blue line is the average low. You can see that we were above average there for last week for our afternoon highs, hitting the 80s each day. And then the last couple of days, we've slipped down into the 70s for highs, lower 70s, and we should be in the mid-70s this time of year. That trend of cooler conditions, again, expected to just continue. Now, there's a good side to this. I know that not everybody likes the cooler weather, but the good side is the pollen counts have really come down. Sitting at 156 for today, still in the high category, but definitely lower compared to what we were dealing with a few days ago. Remember, towards the end of last week, we had a 3,000 plus count. That was the latest on record that we've ever had a 3,000 plus count on April 21st, or excuse me, on April 20th. Earlier this year, remember back on March 7th, we had the earliest 3,000 plus count on record. So we've had the earliest and the latest 3,000 plus count in the same year. So it's nice to see the pollen count starting to take a little bit of a tumble. Still in the high category, but hopefully we can see that slip up a little bit more here as we head throughout the next couple of days. Now, no rain out there. We had the little bit of shower activity earlier on. That's now down to the south and east. You look off to our north and west. That's the air mass that's going to be impacting us. The clearer skies overhead, the drier conditions, while those showers continue to move away from our region. Now, don't forget to download the 11 Alive app. It can be a great tool to have whenever you need that update, whenever you're on the go. You can watch the radar whenever we do have those rain chances, get the hourly and daily forecast, see those current conditions, just like what you see on the screen there. It really is right now 63 in Atlanta, and that's the forecast for this afternoon as temperatures rise into the upper 60s. Set in those weather wow moments. We'd love to share your photos on air, and then also you can watch the newscast live, which can be very useful whenever you are in a severe weather situation. Let's say we had some strong storms moving through, but you lost power. Now you don't have the ability to watch on TV, but you would be able to watch right there on your mobile device. Great to have. Make sure you download that to your phone, and make sure you download the 11 Alive Plus app to your Roku and Fire TV devices. You can get extra news information on those stories that you're wanting to find out more about. We like to put more information out there on our Roku and Fire TV device, as well as extra weathercasts, including the one that you're watching right now. Make sure you download that on Roku and Fire TV. Your forecast as we make our way throughout today, again, showing that mostly clear sky. I think we're going to be even clearer than what Forecast Track is trying to show. By the time we head into tonight and into early tomorrow morning, around 6:30 in the morning, it's trying to show a little bit of cloud cover. I think we're going to be mostly clear in 30s and 40s across the region. Look at Blairsville. That's really cold when it comes to this time of year. Late April, 35. Whew, it is going to be a cold start there. We move into the afternoon. We're going to rise into the 60s and 70s for highs with a mostly clear to partly cloudy sky. We stay dry there for Wednesday, but then for Tuesday, but then we move into Wednesday and look off to our west into northern Mississippi, northern Alabama. That's going to be our next chance for some showers. That's going to move over our region for Wednesday afternoon, mainly north of the I-20 corridor. Now, those showers showers are going to be heavy at times, so we're going to continue on with the rain chances even as we head into Thursday. See, by 1:30 a.m., a few spotty showers out there, but for the afternoon on Thursday and especially into the late day on Thursday, we're going to see those rain chances go up even more. We have a 50% chance for scattered showers on storms on Thursday and on Friday, and then on Saturday, just a slight chance for a few brief showers. Here's one of our weather models picking up on the rain that we have on Wednesday. Watch that timestamp in the top right corner of your screen. That was for Wednesday. We head into Thursday, look off to our west, closer on towards southern portions of Arkansas, northwest Mississippi into the Delta, close to Memphis. That system makes its way to the east, impacts us throughout the day on Thursday. We continue with the rain on Friday, and then we get a little bit of a break on Saturday. I think it's just going to be a few isolated showers Saturday before we get another good round of rainfall in overnight Saturday into Sunday morning, and then some drier conditions by Sunday afternoon. So pretty active the next few days here across the region. I want to show a quick update on what we have as far as the month-to-date rainfall is concerned. We are trending a little bit more on the dry side for the month of April, but obviously with all the rain we're expecting over the next few days, we're likely going to catch back up for the month. And by the way, while we're behind a little bit on the month, we're not behind on the year. Our normal year to date, just above 16 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, and we are at more than 17.5 inches of rain right now here across North Georgia. So we're doing just fine as far as rainfall is concerned, but we're going to add to that surplus that we have for the year. Going to pick up anywhere from about 1/2 of an inch to maybe up to 2 inches of rainfall across the region. I think the lower amounts will be kind of south of the metro. The highest are going to be in far North Georgia, where we're going to have some of those heavier showers, especially there on Wednesday. And that's just going to continue to keep drought out of our region. Notice no drought in North Georgia. We look into South Georgia, though, still some moderate drought, abnormally dry conditions. They're going to continue to get some drought relief with those rain chances that they're going to have for this next week to go along with what we're dealing with as well. Looking at the upper level pattern, many of you may be saying, man, we have had a lot of cool conditions here the last few days, and the big player in that is going to be this trough over the eastern half of the United States. You see where we have the green and the blue? I'm kind of drawing that out there. That's kind of a little dip in the jet stream that's been sending down cooler air in our direction. And that is going to kind of push off to the north a little bit for the end of the week into Thursday and Friday. We're still going to have some cool conditions, but then we head into the end of the weekend, and here is another good surge of cool air. This one is going to keep our temperatures down into the 60s for highs as we head into the end of the weekend, and it's just going to be another cool stretch there as we get started for next week. Now, first off, I mentioned a moment ago, we're going to warm up a little bit there for the end of the week. We hit 68 as the high on Wednesday, and then Thursday 70, 73 Friday, 75 Saturday, just nearly at average there on Saturday. But then Sunday, the temperatures are going to fall a little bit again, down into the lower 70s. And I'm thinking even a lot of communities, especially in far North Georgia, could drop down to the 60s, and that may even continue into Monday of next week. So it's looking like we're going to go on that cool stretch again. You see a lot of rain chances in there for a 7-day forecast, especially from Wednesday through Friday. Saturday is looking like a slight chance. We move into Saturday night and into Sunday morning. We're going to have some rain chances lingering on. We're going to start off Sunday mostly cloudy, but we should get some sunshine by the very end of the day. The best chance for rain over the weekend will again be overnight Saturday into Sunday. Now, Chesley was in this morning. He chose Tuesday as the pick of the week. It's going to be beautiful out there. Make sure you have lunch outside with how nice it's going to be. Your 8 to 14 day outlook. We're looking at a week where we're going to trend below average on temperatures, and we're going to have a pretty wet conditions. And as we make our way throughout the 8 to 14 day outlook for that first week of May, it's looking like we're going to trend with below average temperatures. So these temperatures in the upper 60s, lower 70s for highs, that's pretty much what we're going to be dealing with as we start the week there or start the month of May. Then looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook for rainfall, below average to around average rainfall, so a little less than what we're expecting throughout this next week is going to be possible for us here in North Georgia. If you're planning any weekend getaways, it's looking like a pretty decent weekend for much of the region. Again, we're going to have some rain chances there Saturday night into Sunday morning, but looking at Savannah, looking nice there, other than some storms on Sunday, some storms on Sunday in Charleston. Gatlinburg looking like a pretty wet weekend out there, so make sure you have the rain jacket if you're headed up into the Smokies to do any hiking. And then looking at Destin on the Emerald Coast, stunning weather. Friday will bring some storms, but look at Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. If you have off, or if you have the ability to take off there on Monday, go ahead and do it just because it's going to be so nice out there. You don't want to miss that nice beach day, right? Looking at the Peach State outlook as we hit throughout the next 3 days, you see that we're going to be dealing with some cloud cover starting to increase there as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, and then a lot of other areas like us here in Atlanta are going to be dealing with showers and storms. And then finally, the Georgia State Park forecast. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful day to go out on a hike. Make sure that you pack plenty of water. It's not going to be too hot though. Temperatures are going to start off in the 40s. We're going to rise into the 60s for much of the state, but you see some of those spots further south like Providence Canyon. They'll rise into the mid to upper 70s, rising into the low 70s near Skidaway Island, right there down on the coastline for Georgia. And then those spots in far north Georgia, we're talking about just 60s, like up towards Tallulah Gorge, up towards Cloudland Canyon, Immokalee Falls. Expect those cooler conditions. So we love to do these updates again every Monday and every Thursday so that everybody can stay updated on the forecast. We do the updates at 2:30 live, but you can watch them later on if you download that 11 Alive Plus app. Make sure you have it downloaded. Every Monday and Thursday, we're on at 2:30. I'll see you again on Thursday at 2:30. I hope that everybody can have a wonderful week ahead of them. Remember, the best days that we're going to have this week are really going to be today and for Tuesday when we're going to have those drier conditions. Expecting those lower 70s for highs there on Tuesday. The rain chances, they're going to really ramp up there as we head throughout the day on Wednesday, especially for far north Georgia. Thursday, we're going to have those scattered storms with temperatures rising into around 70 for highs, 73 for the high there on Friday with scattered showers, mainly for the morning time frame it's looking like. And then Saturday, going to be a drier day for any of those farmers markets that are going on. I know that we've had a few that got started last weekend, including the one up towards Woodstock. The one this weekend up in Woodstock should go over just fine, again, with just a slight chance for maybe a brief shower or two. So don't forget you can get the forecast right there from your mobile device if you download the 11 Alive app, from the 11 Alive Plus app for your Roku and Fire TV devices, from 11 Alive itself on TV. Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb is going to be on tonight with the latest update to the forecast. Meteorologist Chesley McNeil is on every morning to keep everyone updated. And then meteorologist Nicole Hartford and meteorologist Melissa Nord, you can catch them on the weekends and throughout the week, giving updates as well. I'm meteorologist Andrew Wilson here with 11 Alive. I hope that everybody can have a wonderful week ahead of them. We'll keep you updated right here at 11 Alive and on 11alive.com.